Hi, my name is J. Lauren Norris. I am the author of Live a More Excellent Life, the creator of the Insuperable Bootcamp and the 9 Lessons of Mastery to Live a More Excellent Life. It's a mentoring program we use in high schools. I'm also the creator of the Insuperable Bootcamp, which is a one-day, 9-hour event specifically designed to help people who are starting out and those who are starting over to build a structure for their life that will take them from where they are on to success. In life, we face a lot of tragedies, some that we created and some that someone else has created. As parents, we know that we have a profound impact on our kids, and not only our own, but those that hang out with our kids. My wife and I have 4 children. We have 3 teens, one of them in the transition to get out of home and 2 that are still there. We also have a young 20 who is a mother already in her own right. She has 1 and 1 on the way. Yay, grandkids! But we've seen the tragedies in life that impact the way they think. We've seen them overwhelmed by bad choices and bad decisions and the friends that they hang out with. We've seen them overcome by the fear, by the emotional strain of homework and school and friends who have made bad choices. Losses like the death of a loved one, or losses like a friend who moves away, or just losses in class. Failing an exam that was critical to the scholarship or critical to the next GPA. All of those things impact our kids in the way they think. And sadly, when they don't learn to cope with those things early enough, not only will they be overwhelmed by the circumstances and overcome by those tragic losses, but they'll find themselves standing there on the day of graduation, passed by. Maybe passed by with career opportunities that they desired because their educational scores weren't high enough, or passed by with the scholarships that they had hoped to get. I know when my older daughter was 17, she had really hoped for scholarships based on track and basketball. But when she dropped dead of a heart attack at 17, it was really hard to rise again. And she watched all of those scholarships walk away because her body wasn't going to allow her to see that. She's in nursing school now, but not on scholarships, and certainly not for basketball and track. Life handed her a different set of circumstances. Now, in those moments, you can choose to have an attitude. The attitude of entitlement would say, how dare you leave me like this? How dare you, life, circumstances, people around me, not give me the choices that I wanted? Or you can choose an attitude of insuperable. Yes, it's a real word. That's why we teach it in the Insuperable Bootcamp. Insuperable means, I will not. I will not be overwhelmed, overcome, or passed by. And it is a choice. It's a decision that you have to make. It's a decision that you are going to encounter every day of your life. What attitude will I possess? In the Insuperable Bootcamp, we teach the 3 foundational pillars that must be driven deep into your core values in order for that foundational attitude, the attitude of insuperable, I will not be overcome, overwhelmed, or passed by, for that to stand strong in your life. To be strong, to be courageous, to be independent, you've got to have these 3 pillars, faith, family, and freedom, dug deep in the ground. From there, you will have the 12 pillars of life, the strategies, the tactics necessary to maintain your relationships, your conversations, the diligence that you need in life to press on. I would love for you to join us. I would love for your kids to be a part of the Insuperable Bootcamp. We do teach it for teens and for adults because the Insuperable Bootcamp is for those who are starting out and those who are starting over. We start with vision and we end with a legacy, and I'd love for you to be a part of the Insuperable Bootcamp. My name is J. Lauren Norris. You can find out more about the Insuperable Bootcamp at thatguyspeaks.com.